Well, we thought we'd have some heavy thinkers here now for a change. We're going to have some thoughts by three very important people about why we should be going to the moon. Here's Bill Moyers, the editor of Newsday, Marshall McLuhan, the philosopher of communications technology, and Ian McHarg, a regional planner, amateur ecologist, author of Design with Nature. ABC's Howard K. Smith asked Mr. McHarg about the motives that send Earthmen to the moon.
And I think there is an aspect of this, you see, in the conquest of space, that it is really based. It's the same witless.
It's metaphoric. When you
man.
say the conquest of space, you mean it's a metaphor.
Oh, I think it's not a metaphor. I really believe the Western tradition does believe that man has a moral duty to conquer nature. I mean, he is exclusively divine, so the Genesis tells him, given dominion over life and non-life, and joined to subdue the earth. And by God, the whole Western tradition, Judaic and Christian, has tried to give the best evidence of this dominion and subjugation that it possibly can. And the conquest of space is just one of the spin-offs of this arrogant, anthropocentric, witless, clottish man who insists on subjugating the earth and all creatures.
I don't look at it that
I was
way.
going to ask you.
I think man is essentially an explorer. He's always reached out into the unknown.
Reached out to the unknown? Like Cortez reached out to the Aztecs? Like the first slave traders reached out to those who they enslaved? Or do you mean how those who reached out to the Native Americans? Yeah, Bill, is that what you mean? Or how the U.S. has reached out to the Middle East? Yeah. Or do you mean how the human traffickers of modern times are reaching out to the sex slaves from which they prosper? Are you talking about that reaching out? Come on, Bill. Tell us more of what you know about this exploring man who wants not to conquer, but to reach out to the unknown.
Always reached out into the unknown, and Mr. McLuhan said earlier that if something can be done, it will be done, and man is going to determine that he can do. It is not a greedy, avaricious reach for something that he would like to control as much as it is for something about which he would like to know more. And I think as long as there is something unknown, man will be trying to reach for it. What I've learned from all of this is that man also, as a political animal, has the capacity to organize himself and his peers in such a way to attain a goal that a decade ago seemed to be impossible and seemed to be forbidding. And what I hope that we can do from this is to see the difference that exists between what we've done in space and what we yet have to do on Earth, and organize ourselves to achieve the goals which will affect the lives of billions of people on the Earth, as well as the lives that will be affected of a few men who will make it into space, and who will make it into space, who will make it into space, and who will make it into space, who will make it into space, and who will make it into space.
Okay, and that alone is telling you the Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. We had a confidence of 99.99999% accuracy. The Earth is flat.
Yeah.
The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat.